Hey, welcome to my channel. These cards are speaking. So, my intention is to do a love message for you collective, just to see where you are and see what energy is going on in the love realm. And start off with the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards, just to get some overall energy, and then do some tarot. I hope you're doing well. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective love? What is the energy? It's for those who be watching. What is it they need to see here? What is it that they need to know? Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So there is some movement. Then the bottom of the deck is clock. Need time, takes time, and in time. Cycles, time to heal, progress. I do this every time and then they wind up falling. Okay, there we go. So boat, I feel like something is moving. There's some smooth sailing. Something is coming towards you, collective. You might not see it coming because it's been moving so slow. I'm seeing something gliding. It's like it's been gliding. It's been on a steady, smooth coast towards you. And you have maybe feeling like time is running out. But like, where's this person at already? Like, I've done the work already. Right? I've been healing. I've been working. What else is it can I work on? How else can I love myself? But yet this person is slowly and steadily coming. And you just sitting there wondering, like, what, when, where, and how. All right, let's get some cards and see. Six of Cups. Like the inner work. Some inner work has been done. Some nostalgia. Some healing. Some healing has been done. This person's ready to take a leap of faith. They may have felt like they weren't ready. You know, you doing the work, you're focusing on you, collective. And while you're doing your work, healing and letting go and becoming a better you, so that when your desired mate does come, you are ready. But, you know, and likewise, they have to do the same. And in doing that, everyone is on their own timeline. Everyone is on their own journey. You get that working. The Eight of Pentacles might have had a lot on their plate. Trying to be the jack of all trades. Giving themselves to work and to everything else instead of what was right in front of them. Because a lot of times it's easy to focus on something else versus what's right there in the mirror, which is ourselves, healing and working on what we need to. So it could absolutely seem like it was taking forever to get to that Four of Wands. Look at that. That's on the bottom of the deck. Two of Wands. Just making a decision. Just like looking ahead. Just feeling like, am I even worthy? This could be how your person was feeling. Like, am I even worthy of a collective? You know, a lot of times we can get in our own head when we're doing the work. You could be half doing the work because you know there's things you need to let go. There's things how you were raised and taught, or past relationship has caused you to believe, feel, and take on that persona, and you know it's not right, but because of past hurts, you know, it can bother you. It can play with your mind, and you get to the point and be like, am I even worthy This person, could this person possibly even be my world? Could this person be everything that I've desired? I can travel with, I can move with, I can grow with, that I can move in life along with. Could it be? So it could have been a lot of contemplation. And with that, because this in this picture is what it looks like they're leaning to, what they're beside, it's still always in the back of their mind, staying in their comfort zone. Like, well, I've been doing it this long. But truly, that's not what they desire. Because look, the first card out is the Six of Cups. It's that nostalgia. That nostalgia might not necessarily be like a relationship, but the nostalgia or that yearning, that inner feeling, that inner dialogue of saying that there is someone that could love me, that there is someone that could treat me right. There is someone who could be my companion. And I feel like that's what they've held on to. That's what's kept them going. But also knowing that past hurts, we have to be put to rest. You have to take a leap of faith. It's like falling into the unknown. Having to take a step back from doing what you know that you've done everything under the sun to preoccupy yourself. You go through all of the emotions just to come back here with the what if. All right, let's see what else we got. Knight of Swords, going towards what is yours with truth, ready to speak truth, ready to be honest, making haste, because they do feel like time is running out. They do feel like, what am I waiting on? What am I waiting on? It's like, who's perfect? It's what they're holding on to. Who's perfect? Isn't that what relationships are about? Figuring it out together. If this person loves me, if this person wants me, if this person cares for me, then we can heal. Because there's always going to be healing. There's always going to be healing. There's always going to be something to trigger. But this person feels like they can, if this person is truly with me, and it takes, they're getting to a point of being vulnerable. Like, can they be vulnerable? Can they let their guard down? Because the Eight of Pentacles speaks of working. And with this, I feel like they're focused 100% on what they know to do as far as work, or their hobbies, not necessarily just working, a 9-to-5 job, but their hobbies or whatever that keeps their attention. That's what they focus on because that's what they can control. So this person is realizing that they are going to have to be vulnerable. And with being vulnerable, it's letting someone in. Look at this. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. They've been studying, they've been contemplating, they've been weighing out the options. All right, let's get one more for this row. 4 Swords. Look at that. I feel like they're saying that they've healed enough. They've healed enough. They've been through it. You've always been on their mind. They've always went back to you during different times of life, during different events in life. Their mind has always traveled back to you, and that's caused some type of healing for them in their rest, because this 4 Swords you know, comes after the Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is heartbreak. So I feel like with this time of exclusion, this time away, it is mended their heart. Look at that. You see that heart and that yarn, and it's like going all around them, you know. They've used that time to heal, and they feel like it is time. It is time. Now, whether you take them back or not, because, I mean, I don't know if this is a past person, this is a new person, this is just the energy. But whatever it is, I feel like when they do come forth, there'll be some explaining to do. I love Lucy. You got some planning to do. I feel like there will be a lot of planning to do, a lot of explaining to do of the who, the what, the when, and the why, and possibly give you closure. The patience, you know, you've exuded patience during this time. And it could be because you knew intuitively you knew. And I'm not saying you are supposed to wait around or continue to wait around, but also with your healing individually, as a person heals, you do tend to get in a state of patience or a state of waiting. And it's not necessarily waiting on that individual, but it's waiting for the one. It is waiting for the one who bears witness with you. It's waiting for the one who Spirit has crossed your path to say, okay, this is your person. You know, so yes, in a way, I do feel that there, in essence, you are waiting, or you do wait, because you personally don't want to go down the road of heartbreak again. So yeah, it's like you're waiting on Spirit. So yeah, there's waiting. You're waiting on Spirit. Three of Pentacles. This person is ready to work together. Is ready to do their part, ready to hold their part down. In the past, they may not have. I keep saying in the past. This could be a past person. It could be a new person. Like I said, from the energy, or even if it's a new person, in their past, they might not have been the one to want to hold it together. They were dependent upon their person to hold it together, to make the shots, because it was easier. It was easier on them, because if it didn't make it, or if it didn't prosper, well, it was on you. Instead of owning and standing up for their part. But now they understand it's a collective effort, that all parties, you, yourself, and I, and them, themselves, and I, come together to make this work so it can be a harmonious. It's like recognizing what they haven't done in the past, of what they needed to work on. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they understand now that they need to give to this connection. They need to give big to the connection. What they give now, it needs to be bigger or have more weight to what they've given in the past. I don't want to say for it to be believable, but for you to know, you would see that what they're giving now is what they haven't been given in the past. It's more profound. It's more from the heart. It's from a whole different space than it was before. Look at that Seven of Wands. Yeah, they've tapped in. They've gone on the inside. And they've realized the things that they realize the things that they have allowed to penetrate their heart. And with that, it allow them or cause them to make certain decisions. But now they understand that they must guard their heart, and who they truly are on the inside will be a reflection on the outside. And almost embarrassing Because now when they look back of how they carried themselves, of how they treated people, how they talk to people, they now see that now. And that's not the light or not the character that they want to walk in anymore. And so 15:15 on the clock. I think this is beautiful. I feel like this is a realization or a revelation of self. King of Cups. Yeah. Tapping in to who they are, their emotions, tapping into their feelings and not being afraid of it. Because a lot of times we get afraid, or we can get afraid of our emotions because we don't know what this feels like. Like, why am I feeling this? Why do I have to feel this? I just want to be macho, or I want to be clueless, or just want to go with the flow. But to have a true, authentic relationship with someone, it's two people being authentic. It's two people who've already just laid it down. There's no hidden truths. There's no secrets. Because you understand who you are. Whatever secrets that there could be, you understand why you have them. You understand what governed it. You understand what prevented you from making different choices or decisions. All right, Spirit, thank you for the messages so far. Let's get some more here. 2 more. 8 of Wands. Yeah, right under that Knight of Swords. That's like that fast communication. I want to say they want to move hastily. They want to come in and just say it, and they just want to blurt it. Whatever this newfound revelation is, it's like they got it. I feel like they finally got it. And with that, because they finally got it, they have this light bulb moment. They recognize who they are and what they could be, their position in a connection, which is beautiful. Look at that. And I just heard I'm free. With that newfound relationship, a realization, they're free. There's freedom. And because of that, they know everything that they desire. That 9 of Cups speaks of wish fulfillment. They know what makes them happy. They know what makes them happy within themselves. And they know that it's not from the outside. It's not going to be from the outside. Everything that makes them happy and fulfilled from the outside of who they are, it's just extra. It's just extra. And that's what knowing who you are, that's what ascension is. Look at that bottom of the deck. It's the King of Wands. King of Wands, they know what they want. Let's add that right there. They know what they want, and they're willing to go get it. They see it, they want it, they go get it. But with that, it's 2 sides to that. You know, you can have the unhealed version of it, and then you have people out here just going to get, I heard tail. I'm sorry. You know, just going to get whatever and whoever they want. And just out here just living their best life, so to speak, quote unquote, living their best life, sowing discord, breaking hearts. But that's a lower vibration. But someone in a higher vibration, the King of Wands, they know what they want because they know what is important. And so when they go get it, it's intentional. And with their intentions, it being pure. So it was slow moving. You will know how this resonate with you, what is slow. Because, you know, a lot of times we want it now. We wanted it yesterday. You know, you order something on Amazon and an hour later, I'm checking to see if it's already shipped. No one is going to take 2 days. Sometimes, you know, shopping on Amazon, I'm looking to see what's going to come in 1 day instead of 2 days. Because we want what we want, and we want it now. We want it yesterday. But I feel like with this with this time, because like I say, this was a slow moving, you know, as I'm, you know, picturing a boat just gliding. The engines weren't even on, just gliding and just coasting. And through all the, like, you know, turbulence, or not turbulence, but just going through the waves, you know, literally just taking it in, taking moment by moment to look at the view, look at the situation, see how it fits in their life, you know, some reflection, time of reflection. They've learned who they are. In the same way, I feel like you've learned who you are, collective, those who are watching. And so when these two people come together, how much more can you ascend together if you have two people who's healed to a level where you can now have a strong and firm foundation, right? Versus two people coming together still trying to figure it out. You know, because we can look at other people's relationships and be like, oh, they married, or they having a kid, or, you know, their life looks perfect. You know, why hadn't I gotten someone yet? I carry myself like this, I'm this and I'm that. But do we really know what's going on behind closed doors? Do we really want to know what's going on behind closed doors? You know, we don't know their situation. You don't know what airs they're putting on. You don't know what they're putting up with. You know, what heartbreak that they could possibly go through. Because everything looks good online, social media, and when you tell the story. But when you really pull the curtains back, it's like, Spirit is saying, is that really what you want? Do you really want another relationship or opportunity or job that's going to cause heartache? 2202 I just saw. Do you really want another relationship where you have to learn another lesson? Right? Aren't you lessoned out already? So, the time hasn't run out. And I know the words we hear all the time, divine timing. But, you know, that could be another message for another day. But, you know, Spirit gave me a message on divine timing. And divine timing is when you get it. The moment you get it, that you got it, it's time. It's like the teacher will appear when the student is ready. So we make divine timing this long distant thing that it's this date in the cosmos and in the ethers. Like, okay, on August the 16th, 2025 is the prescribed divine timing. No, divine timing, Spirit is saying, is when you get it. When you've gone through the lessons. When you've healed. When you've healed and you've got it. That's in your arsenal, and guess what won't happen again? Whatever you just healed from. You'll recognize it. You'll see it from a mile away. You'll see it from a mile away. You won't be walking down that road again. So that is what divine timing is. So I feel like you two, collective, and this person, your person, you know, has gotten it, is getting it. Okay, what do we have here? King of Cups, water sign. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. In Pentacles, we have some earth signs here. Taurus. April. The Fool. I was going to say April Fool. But the Fool is Aries. So it looks like we have a little of everybody that showed up. Like I say, the signs really aren't important. I know it is to some people. But I could not call a sign out, and does not mean it's not your reading. You go by what resonates with you. It goes by what resonates. So here's some angel answers. All right, Spirit, I thank you for this message so far. I hope that it was brought some type of healing, understanding, clarity, and wisdom to those who will be watching. Let them see where they are is where you desired them to be. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else here. All right, angel answers. Not the right time. Not the right time. And with that, it's saying not the right time. I'm feeling like it could be what you're currently looking at. This doesn't necessarily have to mean the person that we've been talking about in this reading was like not the right time. This might not be the right time for doubt and unbelief. This could be not the right time to think it's never going to happen, or your person has fallen off the face of the earth, or that it's not the right time for you. The right time is the right time. The divine timing, like I said, is when you get it. So you have to take out of your mind it's not the right time, especially if you're looking and comparing your relationship or your situation to somebody else. Because it's like I said, you know, you pull the curtains back, you know, who knows what they're going on in someone else's, you know, situation. Let's get another one. In the near future. In the near future. Like I said, divine timing is when you get it. It's when you get it, you got it, good. And one more. Within the next few months. I feel like Spirit is giving you some hope. Some answers. And in the near future and within the next few months could also, I'm just hearing, could be something that you have asked. You might have been asking Spirit a question. Might not have anything to do with this reading. I feel like it could also apply to that also. Let's get a Moonology card and then we'll be done. Thank you for the messages so far. I hope you got something from it. I mean, this one a little long, 27 minutes. Just heard you're ready. I don't know what's that for, but I just heard you're ready. All right, let's get a Moonology. What you have for the collective? Full moon in Taurus, excuse me. Detoxify. Detoxify. Well, you need to let go. What needs to be purged? Does it need to be purged? Telling yourself it's not the right time. You may have been, I'm hearing, jumping through hoops. You may have been feeling like you had to jump through hoops. You had to do this. You have to take this course. You have to believe this, stand on this foot, and chant this and recite this before it can happen. So Spirit is saying that you're ready to detoxify. Get all of that out. Get all of that negativity out. The thoughts, the unbelief out. Because you're ready. And with this, I'm also hearing, seeing, feeling, you know, with this cow, I don't know if you can see it. It looks a little blurry on my end, but with this cow, you know that saying, how can a brown cow eat green grass and produce white milk? That's the term or the saying I just heard. Because I feel like someone may even be saying, like, how it's been so long. How is this person going to possibly come? Detoxify those negative thoughts. If you believe that there's somebody for you, you have to believe that they are coming and that it is in the near future and that they're here. If you say you've done the work, right? Spirit has believed you've done the work. Because with your doubt and unbelief, if they was to show up, you all was to bump elbows in the produce section, both reaching for a cucumber. If you are thinking they're never going to come, not saying that that's how you're going to meet them, But just what if? Like, they could literally bump right into you. But if you don't believe, you too just like, oh, sorry. And then go on, you know, you're going to get your own, pick up another cucumber or your onions or whatever and keep on going. So during these last few moments, because it do say in the near future, it does say in the near future and within the next few months, what you may have to do, collective, is to get this out of your mind. So that's the angel answers for you, collective. Thank you, Spirit. Like he said, this is the progression of the person that's coming. But you, this is you, collective. This is where you're at. And it could be because you felt like it's taken a while, but now it's time to get it together. All right, collective. That was 31 minutes. I hope you got something from this. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It helps me connect with you energetically. These cards are spoken. Till next time.